Hey, welcome back to Darkwater. Today I'm joined by special guest,
First
and we're going to be checking out the Prometheus. What we have here is the Kansept and Tenable versions, and we're going to take a quick look and compare the specs between the two so you can make an informed decision of what you'd like. Let's dive into it. Let's do a quick rundown of the specs.
We have an overall length of 7.61 inches. Blade length 3.29 inches. We have a handle length of 4.31 inches.
And here is kind of where they separate as far as specs go. The overall weight of the Kansept Prometheus is 3.14 ounces or 89 grams. The overall weight of the Tenable Prometheus is 3.56 ounces or 101 grams, so just a tad bit heavier. And that has to do with the difference in steel liners versus carbon fiber and titanium for the frame on this Prometheus. The blade steel on the Kansept is S35VN. The blade steel on the Tenable is 14C28N. The handle material on the Kansept is shredded carbon fiber scale on one side and titanium frame lock on the other. The handle material on the Tenable is green micarta with stainless steel liners. Both have titanium deep carry pocket clips or semi-deep carry. Now, one of the initial differences that I spotted immediately between these two, clearly other than the visuals, is the fact that the Tenable has some really interesting lines in the blade here. Oh, there you go. Kind of looks like a layered steel there. Whereas the Kansept does not have it. It's perfectly executed. Another difference with the Kansept is it is a very sharp machined edge on here, which I really like. And a lot of people want rounded or radiused edges. But if I ever had to use this with a flint and steel, I could actually use this. Whereas the Tenable is radiused. It's very smooth. That's up to you, and it's just a small detail, but it's something that I really like. Is it any better than the other? No. It's just something that I noticed between the two. Now you can see a little bit of difference in the handle thickness between the Tenable and the Kansept, but they both feel really good in hand. This one is radiused, so it gives a comfortable feeling, whereas the Tenable gives you a more full feeling in hand. So both of them feel extremely good. Here you can actually kind of see those lines going through here. That's not dirty, that's actually milling lines. The blade thickness between the two is the same at 0.14 inches. Comparing them side by side, both perfectly centered. We're going to do some size comparisons with the Prometheus. And since Firestone is here today, he's going to showcase some of his knives for size comparison. First up, we have the Kaiser Cormorant. And as you can see here, the Cormorant is just a tiny bit smaller, but these are all considered full-size knives. If you notice some of these knives are dirty, it's because he actually uses his knives for what they're intended for. Next up is the popular Ozark Trail 7.5 inch folding knife. And again, I would say these are all right around the same size. And last but not least, the Kaiser Amicus FRN. The FRN is about a medium-sized pocket knife, and you can see the big difference between them, with a huge weight advantage going to the Amicus. Overall thoughts and impressions of these knives. What do you think, Firestone? What do you think about these two?
I think they're very good knives. I like the Kansept Prometheus. I like the blade style.
What do you like about the Tenable?
Well, I like the micarta, and I like those mills, the blade mills, because
Oh, the milling lines?
when you flip it out, it goes.
Oh yeah, so what he's referring to here, and let's just show that real quick, is there is a micro milling surface on this knife. And I tried to point that out here earlier, but it's back here as well. So when it opens and closes, the detent rides on it. You can actually feel it roll along there right now, but it makes a little sound when it opens, and maybe it'll pick it up on the camera, maybe it won't. And Firestone thinks that's an attractive quality. So that's, again, a big thing with the knife community is someone may not like that, but other people may like that. Thank you, Firestone, for that.
You're welcome.
Now, if you had a choice between the two, what would you pick as your own?
It's hard.
Well, luckily, it's not a life or death choice, so you can even say both.
Both.
Okay. Well, between the shredded carbon fiber, the titanium, the beautiful grind lines, I really like the Kansept version, but again, it's, substantially more money. It's little over 2 times the price. For the price, around $60 for the Tenable version, this is also a very, very solid knife. And milling lines aside, this is very robust and a very attractive knife. I love the green color. The lime green is an interesting color choice for an offset. I think black would have probably completed the look a little bit better, but it also makes this stand out. One thing I want to point out is the hand positions on this knife. You have a really nice thumb ramp here. There is no jimping on it. But you can also choke up if need be, and also get your finger out and over the edge of the blade if you wanted to do precision work. And both of these have the same attributes. If I had to choose between the two, I wouldn't. I would have both of them like I do right now. I think they're both very high quality. They're both great knives and definitely worthy of owning. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe to the channel. If you give this video a like and leave a comment down below, we'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching and have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.